Making it tea and making it right. Gonna be a great, great, great old night. What up, it's your boy? Hashiful. This one's for my wife. Read the description. Good boy, takes. And I'm mostly say it's for my cats. My two shats. And my mom. And my wife's parents. And other people, but I leave them out because for security purposes. It sucks. It really does suck, but that's the way it is. When you've seen evil the way I have, you look at the world much differently. Let me tell you that. One thing is for sure, good women are hard to find. And another thing's for sure, there are no good men. The odd awesome one, okay. Start pointing at me. There's one, maybe two other ones. My Ava and my great Ava. My wife's dad is a nice guy too, so there's that. And yeah, I can think of a few young men that are very nice as well. Good mums make good kids, make good husbands. Thanks, Mom. My wife thanks my mom all the time. She really does. I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. I gotta check on my cat. So we're doing an experiment today. The door is open. The cat is at the front of the door, sitting inside the doorway. It's the weirdest thing. He gets it, you know. He gets that he's not allowed out. And if he starts hunting the little birds inside the bird tree, he's gonna be not able to go outside anymore. I hope you're not hunting that little bird tree. I don't think he is. He's just looking, which there's no law against looking for now. News on the home front. I haven't verified, so I'm not going to say it. Today I'm verifying some news, and my wife read to me that I put out some messages to some entities, some agencies in Canada, expressing great concern that we were taking on a very communist way of life here in Canada. Being only 3 nations in the world that have mandates on everyone else in the world, except 3 countries, has dropped international travel laws. Some countries never had them, which is incredible. And awesome for those countries, because look, as much as people want to say that the last sickness was a bad one, it wasn't. It was nothing like they said it was going to be, and that is a big problem. It was like put a decimal and then put 3 zeros in front of all those numbers you were saying, because it's not even close to 1%. So, and the percentile of people who actually died gets way smaller if you take out all the people who are actually close to death. And if you don't understand what I mean, there is an age category, and then there is a health risk category. If you're at the high risk for age, like close to near death, you're in that category. Category 4, we'll call it. If you have diabetes, cancer, and some other life-threatening illnesses, you were in that category. Those people were already at high risk of, perishing from, you could hit your head wrong, you could bang your elbow and have trauma, and it could take you out because your body can't. It's hard to explain, but when your nerves face tension or stress, your body defends itself. But when your body is weak, when your body is already broken down, when your body is aged, all those defense mechanisms go out the door. But what happens is your pain threshold is probably very weak. It's much weaker. So your ability to toughen up isn't there maybe as it is when you're 40 and you think you're tough and you can hit your hand with a hammer and you don't scream and start crying. You're tough. Try that at 90 and see what you feel, right? So I'm giving you some examples of ways that, they lied to us, all right? And I'm never stopping. I'm never stopping. Number one, this is for my wife, but number two, we always talk about information that is important and pertinent. I don't come on here and I don't make fun of people on YouTube who made a video who, yes, in the past, before, I'd come on and I would diss those, only related to BHO, okay? It was a very long time ago. None of you would even remember. I'm bringing this up because I would never make fun of somebody in a public live stream that everyone has free access to watch. I'm not a piece of shit like 3/4 of the YouTubies that are out there. It's incredible though. The people that make these videos have no videos of themselves, right? So it shows that the way they are is pathetic. And you don't want to be that, right? So steer clear of those that, taunt others, that humiliate others, and basically entirely humiliate themselves entirely. You'll look back on this. Maybe you never will. Maybe you'll be a crackhead that dies in a dumpster in 5 years. Your life will plummet from this high exhilarating point on YouTube career. You have 75% of you YouTubies that are making fun of other people. I don't understand where you get off thinking that is in your heart of hearts, if you even own a heart, that is proper, right? It breaks my heart to hear that people do this kind of stuff. And yeah, I go to their channel. I go to people's channels who are bullied, and I join their live streams. I like their videos. I fight back, and not to mention, I will diss those on the person who's being bullied on their live stream. I will diss those right to their face and say what pussies they are. And I'll explain very carefully so that all of you can hear. And 400 or 500 of you that watch the video next week or this week, you love drama. I will never make a drama video. I'm not here to entice those succubuses that love to see someone cry and pull off their negative energy. I am here to ensure that people are happier and smarter. And you may not realize that now, but if you were to sit and watch my archived footage, you would see very quickly that is the truth. So, now we're going to begin. Over here, we have glass. It is very clean. Also have a cup of tea here. So, you're seeing onions. Just make sure your levels are all correct. And once they are, walk over to your bowl and make sure you're all clear the pathways that it would enter. Make it look like it was brand new coming out of the store. Every morning when you wake up, hit it, get it. You'll thank me. When you have tons left over at the end of the year, you'll know why. Because you kept your utensils and your tools very clean. And this is the key to longevity of your stash. So once you've done that, you wash your hands. Okay, now that done, I like to give my mouthpiece a wipe. I meant my mouth and my mouthpiece. Take the other side, I'll just wipe around the edge of this like that. And this keeps it very nice and clean. Look at the wigwam pattern on that. What's that? Wigwam? It's called a wigwam or wigwam pattern. It's a very neat pattern. And this is UV glass. Actually, I realized this pipe, this is bowl, this piece of glass is UV. This is UV glass. So this whole thing changes color, different designs. It's super neat. Very cool piece. This is the nicest piece I've ever owned. I think it's worth about $550. I got it for $350, but I did a trade for it. I ended up trading 3 or 4 hockey cards for this. And it was worth it because I got a discount on the piece. And then I traded for it, so like ridiculous deal. But I've known the dude a long time. I've had it for, I think this 2 years I've had this piece now. I didn't pull it out right away when I got it. I think I waited like 6 months, maybe close to a year I waited before I showed this piece. I didn't even use, yeah, no I did use it, I just didn't show it. Didn't show anyone. I think I've had this for about 3 years, 2.5, 3 years now. Over 2 years anyway. So, I gotta check on my cat. My cat's sitting by the door there. Is it wide open? Hey, no, you get away from that. Inside. You never. Now we have our tea bag ready. Just pouring a cup of tea right now. And actually, a lot more good news. Got a bunch of these kind of things. Be doing giveaways for all sorts of these things. Must have 50 of these. I'm not giving away 50. I'm gonna end up doing like when someone super chats me over and above a certain amount, or let's say you become a channel member for 6 months. On your 6th month, you get a gift. It could be an email. It could be a picture. It could be something. It could be something in the mail you receive. There's all sorts of options for you. Sometimes you'll have a choice. Sometimes it's just the gifts will be what the gifts are, right? The prizes. I call them prizes, but I like to call them gifts. They're gifts for me. They are prizes. You're not really doing anything to win them. So as long as we have a bunch of people in the chat for the giveaway, we'll get people to sometimes we'll do a giveaway if we ever hit like 500 likes on a live stream. We'll do a giveaway. If we can hit 1,000 likes on a live stream, we'll do 2 giveaways that episode just to celebrate, you know? Thank you. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for showing love. Here's some love back, you know? Yeah, thanks. The best things in life are free, right? A lot of people don't realize the best things in life are free. bit here. I'll be back with on with another video right away. I'll be doing the today we'll be playing some Call of Duty Zombies. I have some stuff I have to do outside. And then we'll be going to the facility at some point today, and I'll be doing a facility video. You don't even know what I'm talking about when I say facility. Wait till you see what a facility looks like. I asked the boss if I could go. I looked in the mirror and asked myself. And self said, yeah. Oh yeah, Ashman. You can go take yourself to your own facility. So I said, sure, I'll head out to my own facility. I told myself to be there at about 11:30, 12 today. My cousin is in charge while I'm up there. And you best be listening, my cuz. Otherwise my uncle will get you. Alright, ready for this? So let's see something here I really like. I'm gonna grab it. Grab a hold of something I really like it and just start grabbing it. Here you go, baby. Look at this. This stuff is fire. Oh, it's gonna be a nice afternoon. And it's morning right now, right? It's 9:26 a.m. It's gonna be a good afternoon, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna be pain-free. And have some nice anti-inflammatories in me. The next 4 to 6 hours at least. My ECS system will be full to the brim. I just can't believe what I see sometimes, but you know that's how she goes, right? And then the last thing is over here. Now I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to stick this in for you. I haven't done this yet. So we vacuumed, swept, mopped. I washed the walls yesterday. I did some touch-ups, a couple paint touch-ups here and there. Moved a ton of stuff out of this house. Decluttered the living room. Wait till you see how nice the living room looks. I mean, I can give you a sneak peek right now. You want a sneak peek? Hard to show you actually. Oh no, you're seeing something anyway. Look at all that stuff there. There it is. There's that nice living room, just a piece of it. But check that out. Who's your designer? Who's your interior designer, Ash? Me. It's me. I even picked out that mirror. I bought that mirror, brought it home, and wife loved it. I actually got laid for bringing home that mirror. It was awesome. I got laid. Cat watched. Says it was awesome. You're so gross, bud. You're gross, bud. Hi. Hi, Twix. Hi. You're such a good baby. You're such a good guy. I try not to use any words that start with the letter B because of his brother. When I say brother, because of his friend that's not with us. He's all around us. He's with us. So I'm trying to get all this off, and yeah, it's so greasy. Like in 4 months, this will come off the paper, but not till then. I mean, I've had some stuff that like a year later, finally, even like I've had rosin where like 2 years later it finally came off the paper. Like, it snaps off, but it will not. It'll just like grease. 2 years. Add a piece of parchment underneath a dust dome. for a year. I'm not kidding. And this stuff was so. This is even greasier. But the other stuff was not fun. And the other stuff was fresh frozen. It was very greasy. And there was so much of it. It wouldn't come off. None of the parchments. I had like 50 parchments, Like with 30 to 40 on it. Probably maybe even more. I don't know, like 30 or 40, easy. And we're talking like purple and yellow. Like pure yellow. See-through yellow. And the other stuff was purple and see-through. And this has purple on it too. Like literally there was a glob of purple next to the golden glob. Most of you won't know what I'm talking about until you actually get that kind or figure out what I'm doing to get that kind. And to be honest with you, I mean, I don't really know. Besides, most of my stuff is purple. So I'm guessing that has a lot to do with it, but I think there's a lot more to it than just that. But after like 45 minutes, it starts to come off the paper. You're gonna get a couple good, you get half to 3/4, and then you're gonna make way. You're gonna get over to it. And actually, I got something else in here I can use too on top of that. Because that's how we roll. Ain't no bees over here, bruh. Actually, I forgot as a kid. 7 in the morning. 6:30, I guess. I went to sleep at. No, I went to bed. Yeah, around 6ish. 6:10. Just woke up. Had a nap. Just for the afternoon. Let's get this in there. And this is why they call me the Hash Man. So my wife is able to deal with. She's got great skills when it comes to coping mechanisms. My wife works very well under pressure. I've learned a lot from my wife about working under pressure. And she's made me better. She's made me more. Okay.